Hello everyone. Today I will show you how to install Fog Hashing C1 Immersion Cooling Kit for Bitcoin mining. First we take out the accessories needed for installation, including the big external fan, liquid cooling chassis, coolant, 6 black rubber pads, 1 network cable, 2 power cords, 2 hoses. Then we can start installing. Because the chassis and the fan are heavy, especially after injection of the coolant, first we need to plan and confirm their position to avoid movement after installation. Next we must put the fan below the level of the chassis. Then remove the black rubber pad and place it in the iron ring at the end of the hose. Connect one end of each hose to inlet and then outlet of the external fan with a big wrench. And connect the other end of each hose to the inlet and then outlet of the chassis. There is no need to distinguish between inlet and outlet. Only need to connect the hoses to the ports. But it is very important that you don't forget to place the black rubber pads. Otherwise it might cause oil leakage. And all joints should not be screwed too tightly, otherwise the rubber pads will be damaged. Next, we gonna remove the fans of the mining machine. Use a screwdriver. There are 4 big fans in the main part and 3 small fans in the power supply part. All fans should be removed. If you use the original firmware, you have to install a fan emulator. But if you use our firmware instead, it's not necessary. Then put the miner without the fans into the chassis. Do it slowly and very carefully. Note that the power port and network port of the miner should face upwards. And the side without the power supply should be as close as possible to this side of the chassis. So it's not in the center. Make sure that the external power supply is sufficient. Both of the 2 power cords need to be connected. Do not connect only one of them. Connect both. And connect a network cable to the chassis. But don't turn on the power now. Take out the coolant and slowly pour it into the larger container part of the chassis until the liquid level passes above the border of the slot. Then we connect the power supply of the external fan to turn the fan on. Then we turn on the outside power of the chassis. But don't connect the power cord inside the chassis. Now the screen should light up. Press the screen button according to the prompt, and the circulation system started. The initial circulation process will transfer much coolant into the pipe and heat sink. So the liquid level will be low, then we have to add some coolant. And then press the button again. If the display indicates that the level is too low, then we should add coolant again. This process may be repeated a few times. This step is complete when the screen shows everything is okay. At this point we should turn off all the power of the chassis, then connect the power cords and network cables inside the chassis one by one. Confirm that all connections are finished. Put the cover on and turn on the power. Press the button to let the system do self-check again. If it prompts everything is okay, you can press the button to start mining. This is the installation guide of Fog Hashing C1 Immersion Cooling Kit. You can find more information on our website and social media.